Hello, everybody, and welcome to Pick My Solar Live. I am Andrew Bear, joined again this week by Rex Kehoe.
Yes, good to be here.
Good to see you back from IR.
Yeah, thank you. Happy to be here as always.
Rex had a little injury last week. Couldn't make it in.
Yeah, we're good now though. We recovered.
That's great.
We got a fun topic today though, huh?
This week is a deep dive number 59, and we're going into AC versus DC solar panels.
Very nice. Nice graphic.
Yeah, right? Channeling the Back in Black.
Yes.
As always, ask us anything or write a comment and we will answer it. So, Rex, can you explain to us what AC panels are all about?
Yes, absolutely. So it's pretty simple, really. AC panels has an inverter that is essentially built into the solar panel. Mm-hmm. So typically those parts come separately. You have your solar panels, you have your inverters. AC, they're just built in. Which essentially means that the conversion of energy from DC to AC energy is happening right there underneath the panel.
Mm-hmm. And so these are microinverters that just come standard with the panel, correct?
Exactly. Yep. So you can see the graphic here. Couple of options of AC panels, not all listed here, but SunPower, Panasonic, Solaria, they all come with a model of AC panels. And Enphase is the inverter that's essentially installed on that panel. Mm-hmm. So if anybody, if you're familiar with solar, you've probably heard of Enphase before. A lot of times you buy that product separately from the solar panel. With these three manufacturers, they have some options that it actually comes built into the panel.
Okay, so this is, some people might be looking at this and thinking it's a new technology, AC solar panels, and it's less a new technology than it is more like a streamlined way of presenting the same technology.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
right?
good point. Yeah.
And then DC solar panels are your traditional panels.
Yes. Yeah? Yep. So DC solar panels, again, you see some of the same names here that were on the AC list: SunPower, Panasonic, Solaria, QCell, tons of other ones. Which means they can work with not only Enphase, but they can also work with other inverters such as SolarEdge, SMA. A lot of other ones that they could work with, but it gives them a little bit more flexibility in terms of which inverters they can operate with.
Gotcha. Okay. Mm-hmm. And then, so depending on which model of panel you get, that dictates what kind of battery you can pair it with.
Yes. So this is the biggest, I guess, the most important factor when you're thinking about this. Some battery systems are a DC coupled battery system, particularly the LG Chem. So this basically, what that means is if you wanted to get an LG Chem battery system, you would have to have a DC solar panel. Reason being, you need to have a SolarEdge storage inverter, which you couldn't have that with an AC panel because it already has the Enphase microinverter built in.
Right.
So if you want to go with an LG Chem battery, you would need to go with one of those DC solar panels so that you can install the proper inverter for it to work together.
Okay, so it's essentially you want to make sure you just have one inverter in the whole process, and that's why some batteries will work and some batteries won't work.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. And now the other thing to mention with the DC panels, you can also work with other battery systems as well. So you can work with your Tesla Powerwall, Sonnen, there's other ones out there as well. But if you have one of these AC panels, you can work with all of those batteries with the exception of the LG Chem. So not a huge deal, but if you're interested in that LG Chem battery, you couldn't get one of the AC panels.
Is there any kind of pro and con difference with the efficiency between these batteries that pair with AC?
To my knowledge, no. If you were to basically have a DC solar panel with an Enphase inverter and compare that efficiency to the AC SunPower, well, actually, I take that back. It's basically looking at the solar panel itself. So if you had a SunPower DC panel paired with a SolarEdge, and you had a SunPower AC module paired with the microinverter, the Enphase, there shouldn't be any real significant difference there with the efficiency.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. And then one other thing just to mention, and I know kind of one of the highlights that installers will highlight if they're selling the AC module system is that your warranty is all under one umbrella.
Oh.
So SunPower specifically, when they have their integrated microinverters, if something goes wrong with that system, you're only contacting SunPower. which take it for what it's worth.
Yeah.
That could be a benefit. Whereas if you had a system with an LG solar panel with a SolarEdge inverter, depending on what's going wrong with your system, if anything, you'd have different manufacturers to navigate with.
That definitely sounds like something that would be at least a little appealing. That's
Yeah.
some value for
Yeah,
sure.
definitely has some value.
So then, because typically inverters come with like a 12 to 15 year warranty and panels come with a 25.
Yes.
So when you get an AC module, are you getting the 25 or the 15?
It depends. So
Okay.
it does depend on the specific manufacturer. With SunPower, it's 25 years across the board.
Mhm.
And then with certain models of DC panels, it can also be up to 25 years. So it really depends.
Okay.
There's just so many options out there today.
Gotcha. All right, and there you have it.
Yeah.
That's your AC panels.
Short and sweet.
Versus, yeah. As always, we are Pick My Solar. Come and check us out if you're interested in getting some quotes for some solar on your house.
Absolutely.
All right, until next week.
Yeah, have a good weekend, everyone.